as well. But we're all wondering, apart from obviously having a kick around with the Manchester United players and his role as coach, how did Paul Scholes stay match sharp before he re-signed for Manchester United? Well, he was turning out for Chaddy Park legends. 16-4 win he was part of with some old mates, and joining us now, Vice Chairman of Chadderton Park FC. And I think somebody played in that game, Terry Jennings. Good afternoon, Terry.
Good afternoon, fellas. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, good,
That's
thanks.
right, you played in that match as well, did you?
Yeah, we certainly did. Just for, have you still got our scarf up in the studio?
Yeah, yeah,
some cracking pictures of you guys on our website.
Oh, that's right, you boys.
We sent the scarf around the different studios and people, famous faces and things like that.
That's right, your youth coach. I mean, people would have seen it. One of your youth coaches there sent us the scarf, and we passed it round all the presenters, and I know they sent them all back. We always get a Christmas card from you, which we appreciate. So thanks for that.
Back in October, yeah, you do, certainly do.
So
it's now a world record holder, that scarf. It's been around all 92 league clubs.
Really?
And it holds a world record for going round in 75 hours, I think it is.
Wow. But what about Hopwood Old Boys, who lost 16-4, saw Paul Scholes hit the target 12 times? Didn't they say anything, say, this is a bit unfair?
Well, you can imagine the faces when, obviously, Paul turned up. We kept it a bit hush-hush so that he was turning up as a bit of a guest player, but once he was there, they was a bit flabbergasted. But you can imagine that any player in the world would have imagined to come up against Paul Scholes and just be on the same pitch. And for us, it's a great honour to have him on our side and in playing in our team, as you can imagine. And he's just, the aura around the guy, just, it's amazing.
Some guy phoned the station on Monday and spoke to I think Mako, and he said he's going to call the FA, and he was quite indignant. I take it he's a bit of City fan. He said, Paul, do you realise Paul Scholes can't play for Manchester United because he's already registered with Chaddy Park? So, I'm going to phone all the news organisations. I'm phoning the FA. So what's the truth in that one then, Terry?
There's absolutely nothing in it at all. There was no story in it. Basically, Paul, when he did retire from Manchester United, because he's friends with a couple of us, we just invite him down to the games whenever he's free, when he's not got commitments with Old Trafford. And basically, there was one evening where he didn't have anything on. He phoned us. We texted him, and he just said, "Yeah, I'll come down and play." So it weren't a case of registering for the team or anything like that. It was just simply as a guest player. And I think the negotiations were like a lion bar and a numbongo, actually.
Did he get booked? He often does.
No, not at all. No, it was all in good spirits the evening. But yeah, he did score the 12 fantastic goals. We could have just stood and watched him, I think, and he just would have took the opposition on 12 times over. But yeah, absolutely amazing. But no truth in the story with this guy phoning on Monday. He was definitely still eligible to play for United. That's certain.
Did he let on to you finally, Terry, that he packed up too early? Did you sense he was itching to get back?
To be honest with you, it's one of them, knowing Paul, we don't like to ask him too many questions about work anyway, because it's kind of a get out, I suppose, when you're with your mates. So, we don't talk about work and things like that when it comes down to it. I think he's a down-to-earth sort of guy, and it's just the way he is.
It's a shame really you didn't register him, because you could have got a fairly hefty transfer fee at the moment, didn't you?
It was only on Tuesday that we were all discussing it, saying, yeah, maybe we should have signed him for $500,000 or something like that. And you never know. We have actually got Dave May as a coach at the club as well, and we've been trying to get him down. So there's a few faces, and it's a good little setup over that we've got at Saddleworth Sports Centre, where a lot of ex-players, coaches and all that, we all turn up, and it's all in good spirits. There's 10 teams in the league, and you just play for the position, I suppose, and a bit of fun. Fantastic. Good to talk to you. All the best, Terry. Thanks very much. No problem. See you now. Bye. Okay. Terry Jennings there, Vice Chairman of Chadderton Park FC, occasional club of Paul Scholes. A few more real football men, RFMs to close with. Archie Knox. Absolutely right. Sir Bill Nicholson, the great Sir Bill, Matt Busby, Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Malcolm Allison, Bobby Moore, real